Hi, this is Percy. Today I want to talk about the discrimination toward Asian community during the pandemic. I want you to imagine this, all right? It's a peaceful Friday afternoon. The day is perfect, the sunshine and the weather. You're feeling a bit hungry. You are craving for, let's say, cheeseburger and fries, all right? So you walk into this restaurant, you get food, and you walk outside. You're in a happy mood. And then a black car just pulls up in front of you for no reason. The dude sitting inside just rolls down the car window and he stares at you. Alright? Just like this. Of course you feel intimidated. Like, what's going on? What have I done? Right? So you ask, can I help you? And the dude sitting inside just replies with, duh, sure you can help me by going back to your own fucking country with that virus, you ching chong. Now, excuse the words that I used, because it's not a made up story. That's actually what I experienced a few months ago in Santa Monica. Thanks to our former president, Donald Trump, a virus was labeled with a nationality, the Chinese virus. All right? We all know that it's an irresponsible nonsense, but our unconsciousness can be playful sometimes. And it's inevitable that the hate crimes toward Asian community occurred more. So in this speech, I want to talk about first, where did all this hatred come from, right, toward the Asians? And secondly, I want to give you some numbers and facts about all those hate crimes. And finally, I want to talk about what has been done by our new president, Joe Biden, to prevent more of these xenophobic hate crimes to occur ever again. So firstly, where does all this hatred come from, right? Do you know that the statement Chinese virus was used for over 20 times just between the time period of March 16th and March the 30th by Donald Trump? A photographer even captured on his script that he intentionally replaced the word corona with Chinese. So of course criticism came after the exposure, but Donald Trump still chose to defend himself by saying, well, it's not racist at all. The virus does come from China, and that's why I used the word. So you can imagine that xenophobia has risen after the statement. According to public health experts, even including some in Trump's administration, that a pandemic has no ethnicity. A pandemic should not be labeled with ethnicity, nationality, or a group of people, right? It's just not responsible, and it may lead to discrimination. So when Trump continuously used the word Chinese virus, what's really going on in Asian community, right? Well, before I go to my second point, which is numbers and facts, I want to talk about what is hate crime. Well, hate crime is act of prejudice based on race, gender, religion, disability, sexual orientation, or ethnicity. People who have encountered hate crimes may experience some psychological traumas, such as PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Well, so just to give you a few examples, right? On 2020, July the 31st, in Bronx, New York, a man was caught spat on an Asian woman, saying Asian causes virus. On 2020, June 17th, in Wyckoff, New Jersey, a Chinese restaurant was vandalized with graffiti saying coronavirus. On 2020, May 17th, in Contra Costa, California, people saw a farm stand with words saying fresh bat soup and thank you China on it. And what's worse is that only less than 50% of the hate crimes toward Asian were reported. The exact number is 47.6%, which I believe it because I didn't even report my own case. So what comes next, right? What can be done to improve the situation? Well, thanks to our new president, Joe Biden, a new chapter has begun. President Joe Biden has recently signed a memorandum denouncing discrimination toward Asian American and Pacific Islanders community. The memorandum issues guidance for DOJ, which is Department of Justice, on better collecting data and assisting with reporting anti-Asian hate crimes. In addition to that, Joe Biden also decided to remove all rhetoric saying Chinese virus on federal websites, which were all previously managed by Donald Trump's administration. During the decades, in the past few decades, anti-Asian trend has been decreasing actually, but it has dramatically risen up right after Donald Trump's statement about the coronavirus. Research says that when people see an Asian American as a foreigner, the hostility rate may rise and the act of violence may occur more. But the truth is, all these hate crimes toward Asians did not occur just because of a few statements that Donald Trump has made. The problem of xenophobia has long been existing in the United States. A pandemic or a virus should not be labeled with nationality, ethnicity, or a place. And COVID-19 is never Chinese virus. It's not fair for all the Asian community. So I'm not imagining or dreaming big. I just hope that when it's Friday afternoon again, when the sunshine is out again, and I'm feeling hungry, I want some burger and fries, I won't be scared or intimidated by anyone when I walk out of that restaurant door. Thank you.